Can the debug process be applied to mobile app development? Have you ever wondered if the debug process is relevant in mobile app development? Well, it absolutely is. Debugging is a vital part of creating mobile applications, just as it is in other software fields. Let's break down how this process works specifically for mobile apps. First, identifying the bug is the initial step. This means spotting unexpected behavior or errors while the app is running. Often, users report these issues, or they can be found through automated tests or manual testing. Next, we move on to locating the bug. This involves using debugging tools to find out where in the code the problem lies. Developers observe the app's behavior, check logs, and set breakpoints. Breakpoints allow them to pause the app at crucial moments to see what is happening. Once the bug is located, analyzing it comes next. Developers need to understand why the bug occurs. This means looking closely at the code flow, checking variable values, and examining the system state. Often, this involves stepping through the code line by line from the breakpoint to trace the root cause of the issue. After understanding the bug, it's time to fix it. This means changing the source code to correct the identified issue. Once the fix is made, validating it is essential. Developers run tests to ensure that the bug is resolved and that no new issues have been introduced in the process. Finally, closing and preventing future bugs is important. This involves documenting the fix and analyzing patterns to avoid similar problems in future development. Mobile app debugging uses specialized tools that are integrated into development environments. For Android applications, Android Studio is commonly used, while Xcode is the go-to for iOS applications. These tools come with features that make debugging easier. For example, breakpoints allow developers to pause the app at specific lines of code to inspect its state. Watch expressions help in monitoring variables in real time as the app runs. Log files record the flow of execution and any errors, making it easier to trace issues. Debugging can be done on physical devices or emulators, with options to enable debugging modes on devices. The process is iterative, meaning it requires careful testing and validation to ensure that bugs are thoroughly resolved. In mobile development, it is also important to consider device-specific behaviors, different operating system versions, and hardware variations. These factors can affect how bugs show up in the application. In short, the debug process is not only applicable but essential in mobile app development. Mastering debugging techniques and tools specific to mobile platforms is key for effectively identifying, fixing, and preventing bugs. This leads to more stable and reliable mobile applications, ensuring a better experience for users.